I want to know over time whether these agents are being used by like long tail users of those platforms or I guess how usage of those agents moves up into the fatter part of the tail. Because what occurs to me that's funny is like if you're a marketer, you're going to pay your agency to use an agent. You're not going to use that. Marketers aren't going to use those agents if they're paying agencies. So your agency is going to use the agent on your behalf, which strikes me as funny. But before that happens, like I think a lot of long tail advertisers will end up using these tools, and that's probably who they're intended for. Like they are basically the new form of like what was called a wizard in the 90s. These are wizards, of like, oh, use our campaign setup wizard, use our creative wizard. And so you get a bunch of potentially hundreds of thousands, millions of advertisers around the world using these wizards to like build campaigns and build creatives. And the next thing that occurs to me is like I think a lot of them are going to run into they're going to run into two things. One, the wizard's not going to do like exactly what they want and how they want it. And then the other thing they're going to run into is you're going to end up with a ton of like sameness across campaigns because you now have like collapsed all of marketing services into what would have been like one vendor. It's just this one agent who's doing all the work. There's no longer like a heterogeneous group of agencies and people doing this work. And that might counterintuitively expose more need for professional services on those platforms where you're getting people to the point, you're getting the clients to the point faster where they become dissatisfied with the setup. They're saying, "Hey, that was great that you got me set up in like 5 minutes and that got me up and running and now I'm spending on your platform, but I am I have now like I reached my point of like I maxed out what I could do faster than I could have before. And now that I've maxed out what I can do with your wizard, I want professional services. Like I need this to be different. I need it to be better. This agent got me there really fast, but it's as far as it can take me. And so it'll be interesting to see how there's this kind of like reversion to the mean that these agentic tools cause, and then that might actually spur a new source of demand for specialized services to break clients out of that mold once they're embedded in those platforms.